Let's kind of reflect 5 years ago when this administration took office. There was very little that was going on as far as economic development. First thing we tried to do is rebrand our city. My background has been sales and marketing, and I thought we have a great product, and the product has only got better. And the first thing that I did is actually physically go out and talk to developers, talk to real estate agents, talk to local entrepreneurs and saying, why aren't you getting involved? Why aren't you investing into the city? This is what we have to offer. These are the benefits that the city has. We're a very warm, giving community, and it's like in sales. You can make 10 calls, and if you get lucky, you get one. We worked extremely hard on it, and I think what you've seen over the last 5 years is that we had roughly 11 properties that were owned by the city that we went out and marketed. So let's look at where we came from day one to where we are today. All you have to do is take a look at our downtown area. It started with the Harza building, now it's the Clark building. HSBC, which is now the Landmark building, which is millions and millions of dollars. Hotel Utica, which was unfortunately an albatross for our city. You have a reputable hotel owner that's investing into it. You go with the Dickie Frank building, which is now A&P Master Images. We just put back on the tax rolls, all delicious. There's a sales pending on that property, which means that people are excited about what's happening. The ConMed building, the building which is Doyle Hardware. If you look at the M&T Gold Dome Bank, that building stayed idle, the annex of that building, for 8 years. Now you have Bassett Hospital that's bringing a team into there. If you look at Bank of Utica, what they're doing at this point, the millions of dollars they're putting into it, people are excited about downtown. The Bossert sites, now you have United Auto Supply, Dr. Hyder that's out there with pain management, which again was vacant property. It was the old Grossmans that people talked about for years and years and years. The City of Utica is alive again, and that's because we've rebranded our great city to where it should have been for the last 60 years, and we're moving forward, and we haven't even touched about nanotechnology or the possibility of what's going to happen with our hospital. So we're in a great time in our great city. We haven't seen the development over the last 70 years. You look at the lofts. People want to live downtown. They feel comfortable downtown. Purcell, we're talking about a 5.5 acre where they're going to put high-end apartments down there because they've done a market study. And even over and above what Nano's going to bring, that study reflected at this point there was a need for housing, apartments in our great city. So you're seeing a lot of great things happening, and it's a mixture. It's not just national companies. It's not just regional. We've got local people who have gone through our difficult times. Now they're able to harvest the great times of our city. And I can tell you on a daily basis, I'm making phone calls to realtors, entrepreneurs, whatever it may be, throughout the region. We call up national brands, and we'll send letters. I follow it up with a phone call. An example of that is Bass Pro Shop. I told them that I have a spot for them that I feel, quite frankly, with the Adirondacks and 12 North going up there, that they're missing a great opportunity. We got lucky. I'll be the first one to say that, when you make a sales call, you don't always get it. I didn't know that we had a sale until about 5 months after, but look what we have there. You look at Planet Fitness. They were all over. Why not Utica? They're in Utica and they're doing extremely well. Five Guys is another one. Why not Utica? So now when you look at Riverside Center, which a lot of people said there's not a lot going on there, they're full at capacity at this point. It's a great location. We've had our challenges. The new Century building, which is a beautiful landmark in our city, historic. It's been a long time. We couldn't even have people coming into it because of the environmentals. We've got a group out of Syracuse, the Bowers Group. This is what they do. They're environmentalists, they're engineers, and they're contractors. They have a sale pending on that in our security building because they want to be part of our city. So they take in what we look at as a challenge, and they don't look at it as a challenge. They look at some of that as something they've already done in Syracuse, and they see the value of that, and they see the opportunities. So when you're getting people coming outside that really are not afraid of the environmentals of it, we've come a long way. Again, it's a sale pending, but we didn't even have that from before. If we talk about Roosevelt School, a historic building, the architectural on that was outstanding, but like anything else, it came on the taxpayers, foreclosed, came back on the responsibility of the city, and it was neglected for years and years and years. This administration took the responsibility first and foremost from a public safety aspect of it, had demolition of it. Then we partnered with MHA to put affordable housing in there that is so needed in the Cornhill area. Hopefully by the fall we'll start seeing some construction there. Utica College. They're downtown now. What we've talked about for years and years and years, having the students coming down here, going to the cafes, going to the restaurants, having the opportunity not only to have the school there, but to see the vibrance which they bring, the millennials, they bring to our downtown. You see that throughout Boston, you see that through all the other college towns. And now we're part of that. Now we could say Utica College. We want to be known as a college downtown because we believe we have the venue. It's an exciting time because all the things that we're talking about are things that we've talked about for the last 15, 20, 30 years. Now when you come downtown, you see it. You see the vibrance, you see the kids. You know, for the first time in a long time, you're seeing traffic jams. That tells you that we're back. Utica's up, Utica's alive, Utica's well, and we're healthy, and we're only going to get better. All the things we're talking about, the jobs that have been created in our downtown and in our Utica area is something we haven't seen in a long time. Not only did we create new jobs, but we actually stabilized people who reinvested into their buildings in the downtown in the Utica area. We haven't seen this in our lifetime, and this is just the beginning. The city is coming back, the city is back, but the best is yet to come.